Ever watched a celebrity say something so awkward you had to pause the video and walk away? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the most painfully hilarious celebrity moments ever caught live on TV. From red carpet chaos to talk show disasters, these stars prove that even fame can't save you from a good old-fashioned cringe attack. We've got forgotten names, flirty fails, live roasts, and reactions so awkward they deserve an Oscar. Some celebs laughed it off, others, not so much. Get ready for secondhand embarrassment, iconic comebacks, and moments that broke the internet, one slip-up at a time. This is awkward energy at its absolute finest. And trust me, you won't believe who tops the list. Let's start with the golden rule of live television. Think before you speak. Because when you don't, well, that's how unforgettable moments are born. First up, that classic celebrity brain freeze. You know the type. They're mid-interview, confident, charming, and suddenly can't remember their co-star's name. Ryan Gosling? No, wait. Ryan Reynolds? Ryan. Somebody. Watching them dig that hole deeper while the audience nervously laughs. It's the kind of moment that lives rent-free in internet history. Then comes the interview meltdown. The celebrity means well, but every word somehow makes things worse. You can almost hear their PR team screaming behind the camera. And yet, that's exactly what makes live TV so addictive. The unpredictability. You can't script awkward. You can only survive it. Remember those moments when interviewers get a little too personal? A simple question about fitness suddenly turns into a conversation about fun areas, body parts, and weight gain. All live, all unfiltered. You can feel the host wishing for a time machine while the guest keeps smiling like nothing's wrong. Then there are the reaction shots. The awkward laughter, the forced smile, the desperate sip of water to hide embarrassment. That's not acting. That's pure survival mode. But the real magic? These moments remind us that celebrities, for all their fame, are still human. They stumble over words, make bad jokes, and sometimes say things that even subtitles can't save. And when the internet catches it, it becomes part of pop culture forever. Whether it's an accidental insult, a live misunderstanding, or a name blunder so bad it turns into a meme, these moments prove one thing: cringe is eternal. And as we keep replaying, clipping, and remixing these fails online, we realize something. Awkwardness is entertainment gold. So grab your popcorn, because the next segment is where the tension heats up. When friendly flirting turns into live TV disaster. Ah yes, talk shows, where charm and chaos share the same couch. This is where just being playful can spiral into moments so awkward you can feel the tension through the screen. It usually starts innocent. Two stars sitting side by side, sharing a laugh. Then, one flirty comment too many, a teasing question, or a suggestive joke that lands way off target. Suddenly, everyone's laughing, but no one's comfortable. We've seen it all. Actors caught blushing, hosts trying to pivot the conversation, and that one person who doubles down instead of backing out. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's a slow-motion car crash of social misreading. One of the most iconic examples? The casual compliment that went too far. You know the one. A host compliments a celebrity's looks, they laugh, and then the energy shifts. What was supposed to be playful turns weirdly intense. The audience giggles, the celebrity shifts in their seat, and boom, instant viral clip. Then there's the demo gone wrong, a celebrity yoga move or dance bit that turns into a full-blown awkward embrace. It's supposed to be fitness. Suddenly, it feels like fan fiction. Cue the laugh track, cue the slow zoom, cue the internet melting down with memes. And don't forget the overconfidence moments. When celebs try too hard to be flirty or funny and it just doesn't land. They try a witty line, but instead of sparks, it's silence. That's the beauty of live TV. No edit button, no redo, just pure, unfiltered human awkwardness. But here's the thing. These flirty fails are secretly iconic. They're the clips that get replayed on TikTok, stitched with no context needed, and racked up millions of views. Because as much as we cringe, we love the chaos. So next time a celeb flirts on live TV, remember, it's not just small talk. It's potential internet history in the making. And if you thought this was bad, wait until you see what happens when the jokes turn into full-blown roast battles. Now we're entering dangerous territory, the roast zone. That sacred space on talk shows where friendly banter turns into full-blown verbal warfare. And let's be honest, sometimes it's comedy gold. Other times it's career-ending cringe. A host tries to tease a celebrity, expecting a laugh, but instead gets roasted so hard the audience gasps. That's not a talk show anymore. That's a battlefield. And when the cameras are rolling, there's no retreat, only applause or awkward silence. Some celebs deliver their comebacks with perfect timing, the kind that leaves everyone cheering. Others try to play it cool but end up making it 10 times worse. You can almost feel their regret halfway through the sentence. It's not just about what's said. It's the facial reactions that make it legendary. The tight smile, the fake laugh, the "did they just say that?" eye twitch. When someone crosses the line, you can see the exact moment they realize it. But it's too late. The internet has already clipped it, captioned it, and turned it into a meme. And let's not forget those chaotic award show intros, the ones packed with scripted jokes that somehow still manage to offend half the room. The roast targets pretend to laugh, but deep down, you can tell that burn left a mark. Sometimes, though, it's all in good fun. The best moments come when the guest fires right back, fast, clever, and fearless. A roast that turns mutual, that's internet perfection. But when the host underestimates their guest's wit, oh, it's game over. These are the clips that fans rewatch over and over, not because they're polished, but because they're real. No filters, no PR edits, just raw, human reactions. And whether it's a savage one-liner or a joke that totally backfires, one truth remains. Nothing goes viral faster than an unplanned burn on live TV. So, if you thought roasting was risky, wait until you see what happens when things get physical. Welcome to the land of unfiltered chaos and accidental comedy gold. This is the part of the show where logic goes out the window, where live TV turns into a playground of pure, unfiltered chaos. You know those moments where you can tell nobody planned this, and that's exactly why it's hilarious? That's what makes this section the ultimate fan favorite. 1 second, a celebrity's demonstrating yoga or a movie stunt. The next, it looks like a blooper reel gone wrong. A shoe comes off, a host gets pulled into the scene, and everyone's laughing just a little too hard. These moments are gold because they're real, unpredictable, awkward, and completely unscripted. Then there's the accidental oversharing, the kind of story that starts funny and ends with the audience clutching their faces. Maybe it's a weird travel story, a "you had to be there" moment, or a random confession that no one expected on live TV. And once it's said, forever immortalized by the internet. Even better? When guests start cracking each other up so badly they can't even finish the segment. The crew's laughing, the audience is howling, and you can practically hear the producers whisper, "Just roll with it." This is where talk shows stop feeling like interviews and start feeling like sitcoms. Of course, sometimes it teeters on disaster. That's when a seemingly harmless comment spirals into a "wait, did they just say that?" moment. And while the studio might panic, viewers at home, they're loving every second. But here's the magic. Moments like these remind us why live TV still matters. It's not the polished red carpet interviews or rehearsed speeches that go viral. It's the raw, human unpredictability, the laughter, the slips, the chaos that can't be faked. Because in a world full of scripted perfection, a little live awkwardness is refreshing. It's real, it's messy, it's hilarious. So whether it's an actor falling out of a yoga pose or a guest saying something that breaks the host, these moments prove one thing. The best entertainment is the kind that was never supposed to happen. If you thought the celebrities were unpredictable, wait until the fans enter the chat. Because live TV with an open mic is like handing the internet a grenade and saying, "Go for it." These are the moments where things go from professional to pure chaos in seconds. A fan calls in, all excited, and instead of a normal question, we get, "It's my birthday." The audience cheers, the host's confused, and the celeb just blinks like, "Wait, what show am I on right now?" That's the magic of live television. No one can predict what'll happen next. Sometimes it's wholesome and funny. Other times it's so random you can't help but laugh. Like when a celebrity starts oversharing about their childhood or suddenly reveals a story nobody asked for. Something wild like, "I was circumcised at Disneyland." And everyone just freezes. That's it. That's the clip that goes viral for eternity. Then there are the moments when the audience talks back. You'll see a celeb ask a question expecting silence, but someone actually answers. Cue the laughter, the host losing control, and the entire studio turning into a comedy club. What makes these moments unforgettable is how genuine they feel. There's no filter, no PR-approved script, just people reacting in real time. And when celebs start laughing with the audience instead of at them, that's when the internet falls in love. Of course, sometimes the oversharing gets a little too honest. A celebrity might drop a TMI story mid-interview, and suddenly the host's face says it all. We cannot air this, but we definitely will. And the crowd? Eating it up. It's awkward, it's hilarious, and it's perfectly human. Because these weird, off-script interactions remind us that fame doesn't come with a filter. Even the biggest stars can say something they immediately regret. Live, on camera, for the world to replay forever. So whether it's a random fan, an overexcited caller, or a celebrity who forgets they're being filmed, one thing's for sure. Live TV never just entertains. It exposes. And as we head into our final segment, we'll see why these awkward gems are the reason we keep coming back for more. And there you have it. A full roller coaster of cringe, comedy, and chaos straight from live television's Hall of Fame. So now it's your turn. Which moment made you cringe the hardest? Which celebrity handled it like a pro, and who completely froze? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm ready to read them all. And hey, if you love this kind of chaotic energy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another dive into the most unpredictable side of Hollywood. Until next time, stay awkward, stay awesome, and never underestimate the power of live TV.